Welcome to Slash Detroit for Tuesday, January 7th, 2014. Today's episode is brought to you by outgoing Councilwoman Joanne Watson's interpretation of federalism and the role that Detroit's tendency to vote for Barack Obama should have on our finances. Hopefully, we'll never have to deal with this kind of ignorance again.
After the election of Jimmy Carter, the Honorable Coleman Alexander Young, he went to Washington, D.C., he came back home with some bacon. Right. I remember that. That's what you do. That's what you do. This is our people, in an overwhelming way, supported the re-election of this president, and there ought to be a quid pro quo.
In the first colossal mistake of the new city council, the 9 members elected Brenda Jones as president over incumbent Santil Jenkins. George Cushenberry Jr. was also in the running for the council's top spot, but dropped out when Brenda Jones offered him her support for the council's number 2 position, President Pro Tem. Jones and Cushenberry won their spots in 5-4 votes, with newcomers Gabe Leland, Scott Benson, and Mary Sheffield supporting them. Representing the non-crazy side of council were Santil Jenkins, James Tate, Andre Spivey, and Raquel Castaneda Lopez. I'd like to say that we should wait and give Jones and Cushenberry a chance to show their colors before we judge them. But Jones is an incumbent who likes to make light of sexual assault by referring to the state taking over and fixing up Belle Isle as rape. And just last night, after the Detroit News editorial board said that Cushenberry was the only choice worse than Jones, Cushenberry took the lowest road possible in a comment section retort, saying, quote, "Dear Detroit News, go to hell. Go straight to hell. Do not pass go and don't even think about collecting $200. Jones and Cush will lead the push for an even greater Detroit. Hashtag we love Detroit." And so with that, I am giving up on Detroit. The promise of a new mayor, new city council, and a new balance sheet has given way to more of the same from our city council. In the words of Martin Luther King Jr.,
"I've seen what's over the horizon, and I promise you, I'm going to Canada."
Rodin, the French restaurant that opened across from the Detroit Institute of Arts just 1 year ago, will close in the next couple of weeks. Owner Toria Schroninger wants to close the restaurant to free up more of her time and energy for her other project, Good Girls Go to Paris, which she will move into the vacated space. The new Good Girls will retain Rodin's liquor license. Starting today, Delta will no longer offer service between Detroit and Flint. The airline stated that at only an hour driving time, no one uses the flight other than to connect to other destinations. With the absence of the hop between Detroit and Flint, the title for most depressing flight in America now passes to America Airlines and its Toledo to Cleveland connection.